EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts on Sunday Night Primetime. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Now they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down.
Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Colts first down. Taylor gets it out of the pistol. And it'll be brought down right around the 40. Riley Moss, the corner, is there to end it.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. First down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 15 on that game. First down, Indianapolis.
10 at the 16-yard line.
Let's get back to 60. Back to 60. Back to 60.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 15-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Belton. Touchdown, Indy. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And you always wonder, Mike, how are teams going to respond to a close loss like we saw last week? And some teams come out and they're sleepwalking. They're still thinking about what could have been. But not them. They came out with a clear plan, a clear way to attack this defense, really well executed opening script, and they come away with the early touchdown.
2-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing. Nix. He'll get this out to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd down. Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Contact, but the flag's going to be 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Bombers.
Nix gonna throw for it. That's gonna be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Play fake. He'll look to throw. Pass right side to down. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2nd and a yard. Run with Taylor. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Back at the 47-yard line.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's Another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
At the 60, at the 60, 70 range, 70 range.
They'll look to throw. It is taken in by Felton. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw again. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's the 5th touchdown for him of the year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, at that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point is good. Broncos are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He'll look to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete. But it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now it's Taylor. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Riley Moss, the corner, is there to end it. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Go street. 19 Lions. Cowboys. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Right side, and it's brought in by Felton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run here with Taylor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. That's down. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
60. They smash. Back to 60. Back to 60. You got that right there. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hurt. 18 Cardinal. 70 ready. 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing now from the gun. Left side, and is pumped by Warner. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Colts.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Makes the score Colts 21, Broncos 7.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Now to throw it here on first down. looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Quick throw here. It is caught by Tolbert. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hold on, set. Ready. Captain.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
This one is really close, Mike. He makes the catch, but I don't think he's able to establish that possession with both feet in bounds. Could have been a really nice pickup, but instead, it's going to result in an incompletion.
Second and 10.
Bombers. Hold on, set. Away. Ready. My name is Hunt. Throw.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Try again. It's second and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's good.
16 yards. Pick up on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
First down, Broncos.
Throwing is Nix. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 43, here's second down and 7. Now a give on the ground. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Nix. Finding room at midfield. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Back to throw is Nix. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Nix. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The key to a good zone read offense is the timing, and in this case, it took a little bit longer to get going. By the time the back was given the ball, the defense was through. They're able to take him down on 3rd down for a big loss.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Nick's going to throw for it. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He fires a man downfield. It's Felton to the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 83 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Burton on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Throw it. Nix. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. He'll get this up to the left flat. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Here's Nix to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening has the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Okay, ready? Mustang 19. Tag. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Trap 60, Trap 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the left side, next punt by Felton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Second down, here's a run with Taylor. Oh, he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Third and 6. They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 70 Rangers, 77 Pirates, Warriors, 70.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Felton.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. To the left side and taken in by down.
So Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Rolling right, he manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard lines. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Colts first down.
At the 18-yard line.
Let's go now. 19.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
It's second down and 10.
Go! Go!
They'll look to throw again. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Got down. Touchdown, Indy. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point is up and through, and the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Burton on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Knicks now on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. They'll throw. It's Knicks. Got man, that's Tolbert. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10. Now Knicks going to look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Throwing is Knicks. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Bombers.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Knicks. That's caught by Tolbert right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A run now on second down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. That one is complete, and he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down. Nick's gonna throw for it. He connects with Mims. And this is gonna work out. They get the first down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense is...
Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
He's got room at the 30. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 33 yards.
Okay, ready? Three. Crack all 80.
They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. He'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Ready.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 8.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
So it's a win for the Colts. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.